Dear friends of Allwinestories, we have the honor to host in today's show Mrs. Cristiana Grimaldi, is the director of Enoteca Regionale del Barolo. We discuss together about the rich history of Barolo region and the iconic wines of Italy. Mrs. Grimaldi, welcome to Allwinestories.
Hello and welcome for the invitation.
She has degree in languages, German and French. She has taken professional training courses in the world of wine, but above all, she had the opportunity to collaborate with some of the most representative figures in the world of Barolo from the point of view of communication. This experience helped her to understand that Barolo cannot and should be a wine closed into the shelf, but like all good wines, must be shared. She has worked at the Barolo Regionale Enoteca since 1999 and have been director since 2010, a role that allows her to have very broad function. She takes care of the administrative aspects, of course, but at the same time, she researches and develops new formulas from communicating Barolo. For example, she created Barolo Conscious proposal that allows everyone, even if they don't know Barolo, to choose that is closer to their taste. Do you like to tell us a few things about Piemonte Barolo, the world-class wine region?
Oh, yes, it's a pleasure. Piemonte is sure a very great land of quality because it's famous for red wines, of course, but it's also important for excellent white wines and very good sparkling wines. Um, Technically speaking, Piemonte started the first zoning of wine growing areas. I mean, the additional geographical mention, the vineyards mentioned on the labels of Barolo DOCG and Barbaresco DOCG, for example. So the wine role is very important for Piedmont. More than 80% of the wine produced in Piemonte has a denomination of origin. We have in Piemonte 19 wines with DOCG certification, and we have 41 wines with DOC denomination. In addition of that, I think that wines from Piedmont are so very interesting because with few exceptions, they are monovarietal. That means they are wines made from single grape. And the role of the grape varieties is very important also in Piemonte because most wines are produced starting from historic vineyards and historic grape varieties, including Arnese, including Erbaluce or Barbera. And of course, last but not least, there is also Nebbiolo. Nebbiolo grape is probably the grape of Piemonte. And Nebbiolo is so special that it requires special and specific names from each wine produced in the region, depending on the climate, depending on the area of production. So it's a very peculiar grape for Piemonte. This is for me Piemonte wine region.
Oh, it has great history and very rich history. Barolo is described as the king of the wines and one of the noblest and iconic wines in Italy. And this, I think it is the first DOCG. What elements make Barolo wines the most popular and well-known among wine lovers?
Huh. It's difficult for me to talk about elements of Barolo. I prefer to talk about something like magical balance of power and elegance. Power and elegance make a strong personality for Barolo, and probably this is the character of Barolo. Barolo is 100% Nebbiolo grape. from a very small region of production. And we talk about just over 2,000 hectares of area of vineyards, 170 vineyards, the best slopes of the 11 municipalities of the area. So it's always amazing that in so small region, Nebbiolo makes elegance and complexity at the same time.
Mhm. Enoteca Regionale del Barolo is the place of Barolo. Please describe uh, to us your activities and how visitors to the Enoteca can improve their knowledge about Barolo wine educational projects.
Yeah. So, Enoteca Regionale del Barolo is not a simple wine shop. We are the place where people can discover Barolo is in a very personal way because we work with or together with 220 producers. We have a wine tasting commission, and our commission makes blind tasting to choose the quality of the wines. So we represent the highest quality for the DOCG regulation and for our producers. Now the question is, how can we choose a wine in our special taste? That's the reason, because our wine educational project, we try to help the consumer to choose why a Barolo can be so different than another Barolo. And the answer is the soil. The quality of the wine comes from the DOCG rule, and it's a technical quality, but the soil can improve the taste of wine. If we taste and compare the difference by soil, we can choose our Barolo.
I think you have a technical committee, and during
Yeah.
blind tasting, you select the best of Barolo.
We select best producers. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Let's discuss about the upcoming competition, the Miglior Enotecario D Italia,
Yeah.
organized with IP, Associazione Enotecaria Professionisti Italiani, in collaboration with Vinarius, the Associazione Italiana Enoteche is the first Italian competition for this professional category. And I would like to ask you, why did the Enoteca Regionale del Barolo decided to support this prestigious competition?
Uh, it seems more natural than ever to support it, because today internet is very important and is a powerful and excellent communication channel. But classic wine shop and classic bottle shops represent a very important value in terms of personal communication. So a direct relationship with the consumer is important, and the Miglior Enotecario d'Italia, for me, and for our regional wine seller, rewards the professionalism of workers in this sector. So I repeat myself, it seems more natural than ever to support it.
Do you think this competition, which also rewards wine professional under 30 years old, will bring young consumer close together?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Basically, wine professionals are I mean, ambassador of wines. And when they are young, maybe they use also young speech, and they address to young consumer. So they can help young consumer and young people drink consciously, first of all, and give to the young people the right understand the right meaning to a bottle, so they can better understand the needs of young people, and then can help them to drink better in quality but not in quantity.
Mhm. The competition, can say, will take place in Rome at Palazzo Valentini on 11 November, Allwinestories' official media partner. And I would like to say one more thing about a very nice fair you have these days in Barolo about the 8 shades of Barolo, the art of aging.
Yeah, yeah. Next week we'll be organize a very special wine tasting with 8 different vineyards of Barolo. We have Barolos starting from 2018 to 2006 to compare the difference, not in terms of quality or not in terms of soil, but for the first time in our regional wine cellar, we compare wines in terms of climate change. Climate change is probably the new element to understand and to consider to choose a Barolo wine. Because especially in the last vintages, Barolo is already drinkable, and for old wines or for old vintages is not yet ready. So if we compare a Barolo 2006 with a Barolo 2016 or a Barolo 2020, the difference is amazing, of course, because of the age, but especially because of the climate change. 2020 now is much more ready and drinkable than a 2016. But 2016 is considered one of the best vintages for Barolo. That's
Mhm.
why we try to present so many different vintages to taste the difference from the climate changing.
We wish you the best of success, and I think next year we'll be together to
Oh,
taste another vintages. Mrs.
thank you.
Grimaldi, thank you very much for this very interesting discussion, and we see you soon in Rome. Thank you very
Me
much.
too. See you soon in Rome. Bye bye. Thank you.